where we started in 1947 to the point of liberalization and now. You're also looking ahead.
Yes.
Your book envisions India becoming a $55 trillion economy by 2047, which is a very good goal to have, but very ambitious as well. And for our viewers, let me put this in perspective. The US is the biggest economy at this point, a little over 25 trillion. China is second at 17. We are 3.3 in 2024.
Yeah.
And you're saying we'll be 55 trillion in 2047. What is it that makes you so optimistic about India's potential?
So I'm sure, Palki, you and the viewers would have observed, I always make any of my assessments based on rigorous data and economic analysis. Let me start by giving a couple of examples. Let's take Japan. From 1970 to 1995, a 25-year period, the Japanese economy actually grew in nominal GDP dollar terms by 25.6 times. In 1970, its GDP was 220 billion. By 1995, it was $5.5 trillion. If you take China, and I didn't give China as the first example because people will say that's not a democracy, but Japan certainly was. So China from 1996 to 2021 grew its GDP by 22 times. That is the power of compounding. Over a 25-year period, compounding really works. And what I am talking about here is about a 16 times increase in India's GDP. And let me lay it out for the benefit of the viewers. If we take 8% growth, and I think that is where the ambition really is, I'll expand on that. 5% inflation, which is what has been there historic, if you look at from 2016 onwards, post the inflation targeting regime, that is despite COVID, despite the Ukraine war and the supply side problems. So I think it's very reasonable to assume, therefore, that 5% inflation should be there. I think it may be conservative, but very reasonable. So 8 plus 5, that's 13% in nominal rupee terms. Now, I estimate based on